Symptoms of ADD: short attention span, distractibility, impulsivity.
I'm not dealing with these issues. My kids don't, as far as I can tell, have ADD or have any of these kinds of issues. But I don't feel like I've ever played a part that was closer to me.
Other symptoms include poor judgment, trouble learning from experience, risk-taking, and conflict-seeking.
Okay, fine. Bush has ADD.
You know, she's perhaps a little more wide-eyed, a little more optimistic than I am, but I felt like I just fit right into this role. So I don't know. That part of finding my way in was so natural.
I'm thinking he has another 10 years of school, some school. He has to show up someplace between 8 and 3 o'clock for the next 10 years.
School's a bore, especially for a kid like Jesse who can't stand to sit there putting commas in sentences that don't mean anything to him or anybody else.
We're a very worried generation, and it's partly because we know so much, we have so much access to technology and information and so many experts that you could turn to, and so many fewer children. You really have, you know, people have 1, 2 kids nowadays. You know, you really have time to obsess about every little thing about your kid. Whereas if you have 5 kids, it's much harder to do.
But even if we can afford private school, the private schools don't want him. I mean, they say they want diversity, but that just means they want different colored kids who know how to sit still and be quiet. They don't want different kinds of minds.
Well, too bad. They got him.
In the theater, it's really about the play, but the actor is in control. You know, you control your timing. You're responsible for everything. You're responsible for your entrances. You're responsible for the play has been left in your hands, and how it goes that night is largely based on what you do.
Go on, Daniel. I had no idea.
DDT and dioxin also cause hyperactivity in mice.
But aren't all mice hyper? Isn't that sort of their thing? They scurry. I mean, if a mouse were laid back, wouldn't that be considered a problem?
Right on.
I'm fed so much by the audience because my character, when she speaks to the audience, it's like she's talking to herself. It's like she's trying to figure things out in her own mind.
I mean, I knew something was up before he was born, for Christ's sakes. He was doing karate in my belly. And when he popped out, he just had this look in his eyes like, "Let's get this party started, Mama."
I really feel like they're a part of me. And then, of course, when you're in a comedy and you get all those great laughs, that really feeds you too.